Hey guys, Strutter here. It's the 14th of December 2017. Have you been following the logarithmic Bitcoin chart? Here it is going back to March of this year where it was less than $900 US. And it had several very obvious bounces and pullbacks throughout the year. There's one, there's another, well, there's another, but it's kind of sloped more. And the next one is getting kind of ridiculous, but you can see that there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, and then there's even another one after that. But this is a logarithmic chart, and that bottom orange line, that's a moving average, and you can see that it comes back to it. It came back to it in March, came back to it again there, and then again there in the summer. And there it didn't really touch. It tried to come back very briefly, wasn't able to. And we've got this ridiculous move now, and even on the logarithmic chart, that's starting to go exponential. You can see the trend line was fairly even, which is more healthy for a strong bull market, is a nice moving average like that. But when the moving average on a logarithmic chart starts to go more sloped and more exponential, and that's usually an indication of a blow-off top, in my opinion. But here we are in the 16,000s, and it's been consolidating sideways for about a week and a half now since it came into this range. But the all-time high now is 17.5. I don't think that's going to be the all-time high. I think that we are about to break that fairly soon, and when that goes, it might be a quick move through the 20s into 30,000 territory. And it is due for a pullback. You can say that it hasn't come back to that line, but maybe that trend is done. Maybe that trend is finished, and we got to zoom out and look at a bigger trend, an even steeper moving average, because we don't really know what's happening with this Bitcoin. It's really, really big right now. You've seen it in the media. You've seen it, on talk shows. You've seen it all over the place, right? It's in the mainstream now. And that doesn't mean, a lot of people say, oh, well, that means it's a time to sell. Not necessarily. Sometimes things go to all-time highs, and then they're in the mainstream, and then they go to all-time highs again. And they're still in the mainstream, or they become part of our lives, part of our culture. And I think Bitcoin may be about to do that. It's something that I said was a possibility for Bitcoin when I first saw it, and I said that on this channel. Here we are at 16,000 and change, and I don't think that is looking like it's going to be the end. Everyone is saying there has to be a pullback. Well, there does have to be a pullback at some point. There always are with Bitcoins. It's volatile. We've known that from the start, but this chart, if you're looking at this logarithmic chart, you can see the details on it. It's not just a straight hockey stick like the linear chart. You can see what's going on here. You can see these bounces more clearly. And now you can see it's breaking that pattern, and it's just going straight up. So if it breaks this 17, 18 level, 20 is a guarantee, and then the 20s might go quickly. So a lot of people are saying take profits, and I'm not telling you what to do at all, but profits are a great thing. But think of Bitcoin as a currency. You may be spending it in the future. You may be transferring it into other currencies. Not just thinking of it as an investment, but actually it is a tool. It could be very, very useful. So taking profits, I understand what people are saying by that, and it's always great to be, quote, playing with house money or whatever you want to say. But yeah, those who are saying this is the top and have been calling a bubble for a long time are going to be wrong again. I'm fairly certain of that. So play at your own risk and your own reward, of course, as Derek Endless Mountain says, but I'll keep following this Bitcoin thing on this channel. 20,000, 30,000 next? Looks like it. Talk to you guys soon.